I will talk about the destruction of the Buddhas of Bomyon and what it meant for us as the Hazaras and the impact that it had. And the act of this cultural destruction that sent a very dangerous message to the world that how easily a community can be persecuted and how easily the history of a vulnerable community like the Hazaras can be erased and how easily a community can be targeted. And also the urgent need that we need to advocate for the protection of the remaining sites and our responsibility as a whole on ensuring that it doesn't happen again by being able to utilize the impact that it had worldwide to the cultural heritage. So the Buddhas of Bomyon were among the most significant artistic and cultural treasure of the ancient civilization. These statues were carved into the cliffs of the Bomyon Valley in central Afghanistan, built around the 6th century. At 55 and 38 meter tall, they were the largest standing Buddhas in the world. Bomyon was more than just a remote valley. It was a thriving Buddhist center along the Silk Road, where multiple civilizations exchanged knowledge, faith, and artistic influences. These Buddhas were not just religious symbols. They were masterpieces of Gandhara art, reflecting Indian, Persian, and Greek culture and influences, showing the interconnected nature of civilization in Afghanistan. It also showed the artistic and religious development from the 1st to 13th century of ancient Bactria. It also showed the deep history of Afghanistan as a diverse and multicultural crossroads and the deep roots that it connects to Hazara people. Even after Islam came to Afghanistan, the Buddhas remained untouched for centuries. It was respected by Muslim rulers who understood their historical and artistic values. The destruction of Buddhas in 2001 was about extremism. It was about deliberate effort to rewrite history, to erase the past and that the narrative that did not fit the dominant ethnic group in Afghanistan. Bomyon was also the symbolic heart of Hazara heritage and authority. The Buddhas stood in Hazara land, a reminder of a diverse past that some sought to erase. This act of cultural vandalism was not just an attack on the statue, it was an attack on Hazara identity, on Hazara history, and the people. The Taliban justified the destruction of the Buddhas by calling them an idol. And they used Islam to justify the destruction of the history, which was about 1,500 years old. But the real reason for the destruction of the Buddhas was to erase Afghanistan's diverse history and the Hazara history. The Buddhas were proof that Afghanistan had not always been under the dominant ethnic group's rigid ideology. It was also a show of power by the Taliban. The destruction was designed to shock the world